Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys gave me such great feedback with this Medusa look, so I'm here going to recreate it for you guys. I'm gonna start off with a foundation. Basically, you do not have to do this part if you don't want to, but I like to make sure that my face is completely even and that I don't have any of my blemishes coming through. I just want it to be completely blank. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to just blend this all over my face. I want it to be completely even and even a light coat, nothing too crazy. Then I'm gonna fill out my eyebrows the way that I always do with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in medium. And I'm just filling in the gaps. I'm just making it look nice and precise, nothing too crazy. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the Desi and Katy Friendcation palette to create a nice eyeshadow look to go with this Medusa. So I'm going to start off with the deep dark brown that is in this palette. It's such a pretty shade and I'm pretty much going to be using it throughout the whole face. But first I'm going to use it as like a contour for my eyes. So I'm just applying it to the end part of my eye and then the inner corner of my eye, and I'm just keeping the lid space very open. Then I'm going to take this gorgeous green shimmery shade and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. To add a little bit more dimension, I'm just gonna go in with this reddish brown. It's such a pretty color and it's gonna give a little bit more of a pop of color in our eyes. Then I'm gonna use an eyeliner and I'm just gonna create a wing. I'm using Sephora's liquid eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. And I'm just gonna create a nice exaggerated wing. For lashes, you can use whatever lashes you want, but these are the TL Mitchell lashes. I love them because they're so full and also very wispy. Then I'm going to go back into the palette and take the light shimmery color and use that as my highlight underneath my brow bone and in my tear duct, just to brighten up the area a little bit more. So I'm going to go into the Makeup Forever Flash Color palette, and I'm going to take a chunk of the green and apply it onto a Makeup Artist palette, and then mix it with a little bit of oil. It could be any moisturizing oil, honestly, and you can just, to give it a little bit more of a fluid consistency so that it can be evenly applied all over to the body. So I'm applying the green mainly on the contours of my face. I want to keep the highlighted areas available for the other colors we're going to apply because I want it to be a very dimensional looking snake type of theme. I'm going back in with the palette using the same colors that I used on the top, and I'm going to smoke out the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go in with a light concealer and basically just put it on the highlighted points of my face and then have it blended into the green. I don't want to really move the green areas. I just want to have a nice flawless kind of like blend into the green. I'm also going to apply this to my neck area. This is going to be the part of the snake's belly. Then to set everything, I basically am going to use a translucent powder, and this is from Mercier, and I'm just going to set everything. Then to contour my face, I'm going to take that dark brown shade from the Desi and Katy collection friendcation palette, and I'm going to contour my cheekbones and my nose. Because like the head of the snake is usually like shaped like a V, I kind of wanted to do that design on my forehead just to kind of keep the flow of like the snake look going. So that is what I'm doing on my forehead. Don't hesitate to grab a reference picture. You could definitely look it up on like Google and find a picture of a snake, and you can follow their design or even their colors. You don't have to do these colors. You can honestly get as creative as you want. And work with whatever you have. I'm going to contour the area where the belly is at, and I'm going to create like lines like as if it was the belly of a snake. Don't be afraid to make any mistakes, because honestly you can just go back with the green and honestly just cover it over like it's like your eraser. So don't feel like you won't be able to fix anything. It's actually very easy to fix. To create more of a contoured look, I kind of wanted to use different shades, so I went in with the Kat Von D palette, the Shade and Light palette, to basically contour everything around my face and my neck, just making it look very nice and grungy looking, like, and reptile looking. So I was having a little bit of trouble with the fishnet stockings, and then after I decided to cut one of the legs, and I ended up cutting it halfway, basically just enough to fit my head through, and then I ended up putting it on. It was a little difficult to keep it on and applying the makeup, so just, you know, try to stay still as much as you can, because once you move it, it kind of messes up the design. Then I ended up moving it onto my face, and since we already have our face contoured, I was basically following where I really wanted the design to stand out. So I put it on my cheek area and made sure that you can see it a little bit more. I avoided any highlighted areas because I wanted to keep those a little bit different. The colors that I'm using to in the palette, really, I didn't really have a specific color. I kind of just went in and mixed a whole bunch of different colors just to make it look muddy and very dimensional, and you can go as crazy as you want. Honestly, it's gonna still come out really cool. So I'm going to apply these gold flakes that I got from Michael's. And basically the way that I was applying it first, I was taking the glue and then applying it onto the gold flakes, but I realized it's much easier if you just apply the glue onto your skin first and then apply the gold flakes on top. It's a little bit messy, so make sure you have like a towel underneath you because they're gonna get all over the place, but it definitely adds to the look. So to finish up the look, I ended up using a very deep wine lip color. I feel like it completed the look so nice. So definitely feel free to use whatever you have, but this was the direction I wanted to go with it. I wanted to make it look extremely sultry and sexy. All right, guys. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tag me at Giselle Beauty on Instagram if you do decide to recreate this look, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.